Many Americans embrace a new conservatism in social, economic, and political life during the 1980s, characterized by the policies of President Ronald Reagan. This decade has an explicit baby boom, very strong materialistic style inclinations, an explosion of blockbuster movies, and the emergence of cable networks like MTV. This doesn't make the life of the theater producers and stage actors any easier. The digital competition to live theater pressures the big commercial companies to produce hits. The 1980s sees the influence of European mega-musicals or pop operas on Broadway. These typically feature a pop-influenced score, have large casts and sets, and are identified by their notable effects. A falling chandelier in The Phantom of the Opera, a helicopter landing on stage in Miss Saigon. This is due to very big production budgets. The most important writers of mega-musicals include the French team of Claude Michel Schönberg and Alain Boublil, responsible for Les Miserables. First produced in 1980 in Paris, and later in 1985 by Cameron Mackintosh and the Royal Shakespeare Company in London. Following the huge success, it makes its way to Broadway to become the longest-running international musical hit in history. Tonight, we have the honor to present Jackie Marks, the first British Fontaine who will sing the immortal song, I Dreamed a Dream. In the 1970s, New York-born Alan Menken writes many shows but can't secure any of them to be produced. It isn't until 1982 when Little Shop of Horrors plays for 5 years off-Broadway before it receives a West End transfer and a hugely popular 1986 film version. Menken's career really takes off later in the 1990s when he starts to work for Walt Disney Studios and writes scores for many classical Disney films, including The Little Mermaid, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, and Beauty and the Beast.